Hello, welcome to episode 2 of KnitTV with me, Michelle, your host. Welcome. Yes, I can't believe it's been a week since I was here last. I mean, where did that week go? It just flashed by. And now we're into December. I think I can safely talk about it. Yes, we're in December 2nd, which is fab because it means that lots and lots of people have had their advent calendars have started. I don't have one, but we are doing improvised advent. Myself and Simon are doing it again over on Instagram. You'll find us on Loveliest Jar & Co. We only made it to, I think it was day 15. We made it to last year, so hopefully we'll make it to day 25 this time with our improvised advent. Fingers crossed. It'll depend on how patient Simon is. He's a patient man though, to be fair. So coming up today on today's episode, I'm going to talk a little bit about the Yorkshire Yarn Fest, which was last weekend. Then we're going to talk about our gift guide, which has just launched. Yay! Supposed to launch early this morning, but it was lunchtime by the time I got to it. I took a half day yesterday. And then I'm going to talk about my new pattern release, which I should have a sample of somewhere, I thought I had, which is launching on Wednesday. And then a few more bits and pieces that are kind of going on. I'll show you some whips, see how everybody's feeling. I don't have any kind of big news from around the knitting community. Oh, I do actually. Unravel have just put up their workshop list, which is really special. There's some really unusual, some teachers who I've never seen at any other events there. So you could pop over to their Instagram is where I saw today. So they have a whole set of lovely workshops. Some of them are very, very tempting. Who else has announced fun things? That's kind of what I've seen so far. So that's good. And that's, I have to say, I am, as I talk about Yorkshire Yarn Fest, which was this weekend, organised by the lovely Sophie and Sarah. It was lovely. It's in a place called White Sykes Farm, which is just kind of, I think it is left of York. My British geography is very poor. I think I just discovered that Hull was on the coast. Simon won't ever let me live that down. So it was really lovely and a really nice venue. And yeah, it was a really lovely show, amazing visitors and so well organised. Just a little bit cold. It's really nice to be a knitter actually on days like that where you feel a bit smug. But although, to be fair, even with knitting and wool, next time we'll probably bring mats for the floor. But it was really great. Thank you to everybody who visited and who bought yarn. There's a lot of yarn. It was great. Thank you so much. It's great when shows kind of vary a lot. And a show that's really good allows me to buy more stuff for the shop that I wasn't expected to be able to buy. So we're having a bit of a restock on a few bits and pieces. You'll see them arriving over the next while. And that kind of brings me nicely then on to before I go on, Yorkshire Yarn Fest is back at the end of March. I've asked for a stand. I think I'm going to have one. Yay! I like to see a venue before I book in twice in a row. So it's going to be on again in March next year. And it's, I don't know if they're going to change it, but this time it was free parking and free entry for visitors. So that was lovely. So do check them out, Yorkshire Yarn Fest. And as soon as I have confirmed my stand, I will put the details in our Facebook events page. Yes, actually you can see all the shows we're going to be at. It's nice now. No shows now until at least February of next year. And it's nice. 10 weeks to fill hopefully all of next year's content calendar. Typing and knitting. All kinds of things in the background while we're not packing up the shop. It's nice because you can find everything in the shop and you're relatively sure that what you think you have in the shop is really there. Yes. So, tiny break from shows, but we're here all the time, obviously, because just because there's no shows doesn't mean that we're not always online and here for pretty much, we hope, the same service as you would get at a show. Right, speaking of service that you can get, we have just before I go on, I did get these. I've been really good at shows recently, I haven't been buying anything, but I got these, they're really cute. They're from a company called, and these will be reversed because I am using the back camera on the phone at the moment. This is Intarja. They're little charts from Emma Haywood is her name. You people probably already know, but I'd never seen these before. She sells individual charts. Now I'm just going to flash the charts up because I don't want them to be up too long because charts are kind of easy to copy. Not that anyone watching would, but I'm careful of other people's stuff. So I got a shark. and an elephant and a unicorn and a narwhal, because my niece is obsessed with narcorns, which are a cross of them, so I might have to merge those together in some way. So you can find those at intarja.co.uk. They're by Emma, and they're really cute. So they're not knitting, they're totally not yarn related, and they're super cute. So I can see me putting those on socks and things. I think I really want a pair of socks with sharks on. Yes, so that was my teeny tiny purchase, which takes me on to the gift guide, which launched this morning. Very excited. We have most of what's coming is up, but there will be some new things. We're going to have there'll be more things added over the next probably week, because they're bench yarns and they're not dyed yet. Dun, dun, dun. Lots of things, lots of kits this time. So we have, and it's their first time. Some of them are available on bench yarns at the moment, but they're not available. They're now available on Lovely Yarn Company. So we have our brand new updated, our Touch Me kits. They are in alpaca DK, so they are for the super teeny tiny, super cuddly. For the shawl, those are available on the site now as part of our gift guide. And then we have Lockshore kits so it's the Yarn Blarney Lockshore pattern. Crochet kits this year. Do my best for my crochet folk. Yes, so that is a kit and it's available on the site as well. And we also have the Skipping Pebbles kit, which comes with the pattern of the yarn, and they all come with Benchy Yarns bags as well. So they are a great, hopefully a great one. So ones that you can kind of, you or your significant human, other humans in your life that might be buying you things, you could tell them if you wanted, or you could buy them for yourself and just enjoy them, or you could buy them for other knitters and crocheters in your life, or you could buy nothing, and you know what, that would be absolutely fine as well. There's lots of other things there, blocking wires, gift cards, lots of cocoa knits. One thing I would say about the Lazadas is we had a little bit of news today from our UK distributor. It was very nice. They will no longer be a distributor for Lazada's wires, because Lazadas are changing how they're doing their distribution, which means that for now, what I have in stock of the Lazada's wires is all I'm going to have for the meanwhile, until we find another way of getting those into the shop. So if you do want them, I have one set in and I'm getting one last set, and they'll be the only sets I have. So if you do want them, I would buy them. So yeah, they're the one thing that I'm going to have trouble sourcing, I think, for the next while. But I'll do my best to find those or alternatives. Also with cocoa knits, if you want them, I would buy them now from me or from anyone else, because I know the UK distributor has a big order in but may not have it until January, and a lot of us buy from the distributor, we buy from the same place. So if you are buying cocoa knits, I would buy them from whoever has them in stock, and I would buy them soon. So whether that's me or whether that's another coconut stockist, I would buy them now, and I wouldn't wait till close to Christmas, because I'd say a lot of us will hopefully be out of stock, which is both a good and a bad thing. So yeah, our Christmas gift this year, if you do want it, and we have Soxy boxes. I've been promising to do Soxy boxes, as I've been calling them for ages. I think in my own mind, because I've been talking about them, but they're kind of a pick and mix. Oh no, they're a selection box, not a pick and mix of sock yarns. So Soxy box number 1 is 4 different sock yarns from 4 different dyers, and you get 3 of our sock patterns from the Lovely Yarn Company as well, and a tote, and they all come together in a lovely box, in lovely tissue paper, so they make kind of a nice gift to you or to someone else, or from someone to you. The yarn colour, the colours are selected here by me, so it is what I feel like sending you. Don't worry, they'll all be lovely. So we will have Soxy box number 2 from next weekend. Hopefully it'll be a Benchy Yarns one, hopefully if I can get everything dry on time. So that's the gift guide. I'm doing too much. I'm talking quickly because I'm conscious that I'm on live. I'm gonna have to work on that. So yeah, gift guide is live. Yes, I feel like sometimes when you're selling things, you're like, oh, but you might have enough things too. But just in case you don't. Then what else? So I go down here. Launching this week, I'm very excited. These have taken me ages to launch, actually. They are my Socks of the Galaxy socks. Socks of the Galaxies, and these are little daisies. And the reason they're called Socks of the Galaxy is because they are named after the eel song Daisies of the Galaxy. Because very funny, my first long-term boyfriend, who I went out with for 2.5 years, was a very nice guy back when I was 18 to 21ish. Nice guy. He used to like the eels, and while I think he's doing well, I haven't seen him in a long time, I kept my love of the eels from him. Things like Madness as well, and all kinds of other things that I caught from him. And my Daisies of the Galaxy socks. This started as a swatch for a shawl and became socks, which it doesn't really surprise me that much. I do love a good sock. That is launching on Wednesday. I would say, so we'll probably launch it on both Banshee Yarns, Instagram and Facebook, and the Lovely Yarn Company, Instagram and Facebook, just so that if you fancy it, you can kind of see it. I would say though, if you are looking, do keep an eye on Banshee Yarns as well, because it may become a free gift with sign up to our mailing list. I haven't decided yet, but yeah, you'll see actually the Ravelry group, or the Ravelry page, will have that details on it if I decide. Just a nice thank you for people signing up to mailing lists. I don't know yet. It'll definitely be for sale though. It'll be £3.50 I think, which will include VAT on Ravelry. Yay! And then I should have printed ones for show season next year. It's knit in Banshee Yarns Yak Sock. Reason it didn't launch today is I don't have any of this colourway in, which is lichen. And I was like, you better dye some of that before you launch a sock pattern in it. Because some people do like to knit sock patterns in the yarns that they're knitting. So yeah, I'm really pleased with these. I like the little daisies. I do foresee that on a number of things, and I do see a sock full of daisies at some point. Who knows? Keeping up with pattern designs is, you've got an idea and then you're trying to knit it and then you're trying to get it out. And actually on Wednesday, when this goes live as well, on the blog, I'm going to talk about how I design my hat pattern, the totally tweedy, just so that people can see that like ordinary people who aren't designers can design things too. So that talks about how I was watching something else when these came about as well. So they are my Daisies of the Galaxy socks, launching on Wednesday. And then after that, it is just I am whipping some whips. Literally whipping whips. I was ripping whips as well, which was really nice this week. So I'm down to just what you can see up here. So I think there's 1, 2, 3, there's 4 projects there. Blanket, I don't know, some other things. Something else is going to get ripped out, but I'm going to do that. I might rip that out live so people can see it during the week. It's a project where I think its time is up. Yeah, I don't think it'll ever be finished. So it might be time for it to go. And then I have 2 more whips, one I cast on this week. These are really awesome. So I had knit these. So these are a same different set from the Knitting Goddess. I'd originally done this yarn as a shawl, and then I thought, oh, you know what? They really are destined to become socks, another socks. And the way the same difference works from the Knitting Goddess is that you get 2 different socks that are almost matchers but aren't. So they're really clever. I still have those sets in the shop actually. I still have a few left. I have this, which is Sting in the Tail. I think I have 3 other colourways in it as well, and I think they're at least 10%, if not more, off at the moment. You find them in our clearance section, or if you search same difference on the site. They are really fun, and they're a mohair Blueface Leicester mix, which means that there's no nylon in them. So if you fancy a non-nylon sock yarn, they are a great idea. So I cast those on, and I can't stop knitting them when I really should. And what else am I making? I'm making my second bed sock. This is in a Belinda Harris Reed yarn. I love Belinda's yarns. Super pale blue. It's an alpaca silk cashmere mix, so definitely not for floor socks. These are bed socks. I love bed socks. I'm a lizard. We've just gone to 9-tog blanket plus a big woolly blanket, and we're probably going to go for the 13-tog quilt. I know, we're going big style here, but I still need these bed socks. So I'm motoring through those, hoping to get all of these done by the end of the year, because I'd really like to start 2020 with no whips, or minimal whips. The crochet blanket still needs a little bit of time. And other than that, what have I been doing? This is the last thing I will show you. It's a funny one. It's the next free pattern coming for Banshee Yarns. I think it'll be probably in the new year at this stage, because it's just, I'm going through it at the moment. It is a silky singles mohair mix, very basic, V-neck or just a V shawl. But I think because of the way the mohair is a different tension, it kind of gives it it's going to give it a slightly different shape, even though it would be like a standard V shape otherwise, or it'll make it kind of go lovely and soft. I'm just testing different cast-offs at the moment then with that. So I was trying to do, inspired by the Starflake Hal, I was like doing a, ignore the colours by the way, it's a bit Hogwartsy. I was just seeing if I wanted to do a multicoloured I-core bind off. The answer is no, my mohair is not fancying that. Then it's, do I want to do a stretchy bind off? And the next one I'm going to do is, what would happen if I did a beaded picot bind off, which might be nice because I want the super fluffiness of this at the end of I want the super fluffy mohair, but it might need a little bit of weight. So I'm going to give that a little try as well. That is the last thing I'm working on. That's really all the goings on around here. Yeah, over on the Facebook group this month, it is just about helping people get whipped. No, get whipped. That's so bad. We're strictly universal here, or PG at most. The WS Yarn Company. Get their whips whipped, or get whipping through their whip. My goodness, I've lost you now. Whip Wednesdays, basically. What you making Wednesdays, so we can cheer people on either for their festive knits or for getting things ready for 2020, or you know what, encouraging people to cast on all the things, because why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you just knit things that make you happy? I was looking at somebody, I saw a comment on another Facebook group, and there was a lady and she's knitting something and she's like, this makes me so unhappy, and I'm like, don't knit things that make you unhappy. Knit things that make you happy, or crochet things that make you happy. It is a hobby. Don't allow it to stress you out. Just lots of people are very stressed about their knitting at the moment, and I'm like, no, it's a hobby. When you're feeling stressed about having to knit too many things for other people, just cast on something for yourself and just enjoy it. I might take my own advice. And that's really it. Hopefully that's not too long, and I'll be back next Monday with another episode of KnitTV, hopefully with some more chatteriness, and we'll have a little bit more improvised advent then. I'll share that. We'll share those in sets of probably 3 or 4 on Facebook over the next wee while as well, so you can catch up with those if you feel like it. And then I might just have a mad cast on party and cast on all 24 of the improvised advent outcomes. Because I just, last night it was the first yarn that Simon selected for improvised advent was, it's up here, can't see it. It's one of the Ovis yarns that I've been coveting for socks for so long. I'm like, oh my goodness, why don't I just cast on socks in that? So once I get the same different socks in the Knitting Goddess done, I'm going to cast that on. Yep, so I'm going to have a massive cast on party on Christmas Day with all my advent yarns. Right, that's it. I've rambled enough. It's Monday. People have places to go and knitting to do and crocheting to crochet. So I will see you all back here hopefully next Monday night. And I will, again, still working on the lighting and not being too much of a floating head. I've actually put on a colour this time, so I'm not blending with the background too much, hopefully. And that's it. Have a lovely week. Hopefully I'll see some of you in the Facebook group, and if you need anything or you want any special bespoke gift boxes or packs or kits or anything you want, just email me. I'm Michelle at the Lovely Yarn Company. I'm mostly around. Sometimes it'll take me a little while to get back to you. By that I mean maybe like a few hours if I'm supposed to be working, whatever it is. And that's it. Thank you all, and I will see you next week.